A quiet, leafy garden square in Knightsbridge, lined with historic homes worth tens of millions, might seem like the last place you'd expect a messy neighbor dispute. But behind the elegant facades of Lennox Gardens, a very expensive legal battle has been unfolding. A former investment banker is being sued for £100,000 by the neighbors who live directly beneath her luxury flat. They claim renovation problems upstairs caused repeated flooding, structural damage, and ultimately cost them tens of thousands of pounds. The claim has been brought by Swedish property firm boss Samuel Wagner and his wife Jennifer. The couple owned a £1.4 million, Grade 2 listed apartment in the exclusive Lennox Gardens complex, a prestigious address where even modest flats sit in buildings dating back to the late 1800s. According to the Wagners, their troubles began soon after Leda Sarah bought the flat above theirs in 2014. Ms. Sarah, then a Goldman Sachs banker who later became an interior designer and luxury estate agent, purchased her apartment for £1.6 million with plans to renovate and rent it out. But those renovations, the couple say, quickly became a nightmare. Their barrister told the court that Ms. Sarah stripped out furniture, walls, ceilings, kitchens, and bathrooms, triggering a series of problems downstairs. They claim the initial works caused excessive heat loss, dust and debris falling into their home, rubbish accumulation, and even vermin issues, all in a listed building meant to be carefully preserved. Things escalated dramatically in 2019. In August of that year, a damp patch appeared on the ceiling of the Wagners' flat. The source, they say, was a leaking shower in Ms. Sarah's apartment above. Within weeks, the situation worsened, the ceiling collapsed, water flooded their home, and the couple were forced to move out entirely. They remained displaced for more than a month. But the flooding didn't stop there. The court heard that further leaks occurred over the next few years, including problems linked to a faulty sprinkler system in the upstairs flat. Each incident, the couple say, forced them to pack up and leave again, ultimately being driven out of their own home 3 separate times. By 2020, they'd had enough. The Wagners decided to sell the flat and move on, hoping to escape what they described as years of disruption. But even that plan fell apart. In 2022, a sale of their apartment collapsed, and they say it was because Ms. Sarah failed to provide confirmation, within a required time frame, that the leaks had been fully resolved. That failed sale had serious financial consequences. Because they were unable to sell within 3 years of buying another property, the couple claimed they were hit with more than £60,000 in additional stamp duty on a second home. They are now seeking to recover that money, along with repair costs and other damages. Ms. Sarah, however, strongly denies liability. Her barrister told the court she cannot be held responsible for the actions of independent contractors who carried out the renovation work. He argued that under the law, a homeowner is not automatically liable for nuisance or negligence caused by third parties, including builders, tradespeople, or tenants. He said liability would only arise if Ms. Sarah had failed to act after becoming aware of a problem, or if the nuisance was reasonably foreseeable, both points she disputes. As for the collapsed sale and stamp duty losses, her legal team argues there was no legal duty on her to provide proof of completed repairs to her neighbors, and no solid evidence that the sale fell through because of the alleged leaks. Ms. Sarah is also pursuing her own legal claim against one of the contractors involved in the renovation, seeking compensation if the court ultimately rules against her. The case is being heard at Central London County Court, with Judge Stephen Hellman listening to arguments from both sides. And all of this is happening in Lennox Gardens, a historic square built around 1886, centered on private communal gardens laid out on what was once the Prince's cricket ground. A place known for discretion, prestige, and quiet luxury. But behind the grand doors and manicured hedges, this neighborly dispute has turned into a costly courtroom drama, proving that even in London's most exclusive streets, water really can find a way through the cracks.